The throttle response is slowly getting worse. That's typical sign of dirty ignition parts. The plugs are clean, so we're going to change the cap. Alright, taking note that this is numero uno, we're going to take these wires off. And I haven't taken this distributor cap off since I installed the carburetor. Can I even take it off with this 2-inch spacer? Oh, cool. Yes, that is quite burned up. At some point I want to make up just a totally different distributor with a little bit less mechanical advance so we could run more initial. This thing's kind of lazy down low. I think more than the cam would affect it. This thing burned to bits. And we can get away with file on that one more time. Let's go shopping. Oh, that's right. I need to go pick up the inner wheel bearing that I ordered in the race. Okay. Yeah. Fresh, non-burned up distributor cap. Okay. First thing you do is you're going to install your carbon bushing. It's this little guy here. Just drop that in. Make sure it's sitting down flat. Now you put your little rubber seal here. Make sure you don't bend the spring. Put it down straight. Like so. And now we install our ignition coil. Don't you just love that in the summertime when there's a storm way off in the distance and it starts getting cloudy and cooler? The wind picks up. I'd say they enjoy it too. Always keep the screws with the coil they came with because some coils are thicker than others. And if the screws are too long, they will poke through the top of the cap and the spark will arc out to the screw and cause all sorts of weird issues. What you want to do is take a pair of needle nose and pop out these two contacts, pull them straight up and out, and leave the center one alone. You want to pull them out first, and then you can take out your coil. Oh, this one's stuck. That way you don't bend your wires too much and break them. This is a new coil, but they get old and the wires get brittle, so you want to be careful not to bend these too much when you're taking them in and out. And don't forget to transfer your little ground strap. Grab it just like I have here and pull it straight up and out, being careful not to bend it. And we just put that in our new cap, like that. Take your coil, reverse of a disassembly, drop it straight down, pop these in. Drop it straight down, push these in. Make sure it's sitting flat. Now go put your screws back in. And throw your cover back on. Now for you and your daily driver, I recommend putting a little bit of the supplied dielectric grease on all your spark plug wire contacts as well as on the plugs themselves. I myself, I just like to make sure I do this stuff on a good dry day where there's no moisture trapped under the boots. And I'll be replacing this cap again long before it ever has the chance to get corroded. But I'm a snob that way. Hey Blue, you got enough of the yard? You want to lie down in the AC? Don't blame you. Come on, honey. Come on. Of course, the way I have the distributor clocked, I can't get at the back screw against the firewall, even with my screwdriver that's known to fit there. We're just going to leave that up and see what happens. So that was our number one. You just put your wires back on. 1, 8, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, 2. And you're done. Good. Top that off yesterday. Ew. Well, it's full. Keeping it classy. Speaking of classy, we still don't have a dryer. I just saw a commercial for a supposed dating site for dog owners only. The whole thing turned out to be a Mountain Dew commercial. Assholes! I was really excited about that. Coming down 6, it went all the way to dead lean, just not getting any signal basically. And stopped at Ben's there, over the hill from you, and hung out there for a while. I left there, it was working, and then it went Pig Rich, and then on the way up the hill to my old man's house, it was waving all the way back and forth between Pig Rich and dead lean.
That's strange.
Yeah, Ben says oxygen sensor's no good.
Yeah, sounds like it, but I don't know why.
I don't know, other than when we first put it on there, it was running way too rich.